Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to the channel, the Value Creation Playbook, where we turn business challenges into opportunities. If you haven't already, hit like, subscribe, and click the bell so that you are first to know when new episodes drop. Today, we are tackling a big one, cost optimization. Not slash and burn cuts that cripple the future, but smart, surgical moves that free up cash while protecting your growth engines. We'll talk about prioritization, zero-based budgeting, and how to turn cost discipline into competitive advantage. Let's get started. Let's understand beyond cost cutting, how do I build a lean, agile organization? Here's the thing about cost cutting. Anyone can swing an axe, but not everyone can use a scalpel. In turnarounds, the temptation is to slash indiscriminately, freeze hiring, kill projects, cut budgets. It looks decisive, but then you realize that you have just removed the muscles rather than the fat. Cost optimization starts with visibility, knowing exactly where your money goes, which costs drive customer value, and which are just there because nobody questioned them. Look at Unilever in 2023. Instead of blanket layoffs, they consolidated overlaying units, automated back office work, and trimmed product line, all while protecting investment in innovation. Result: 800 million euros in annual savings and stronger operating margin without killing brand equity. In short, cost optimization done right is about building a lean, agile, future ready business, not a stripped down, demoralized shell of one. A relic. That's not the intent. Zero-based budgeting is an interesting tool in your arsenal to leverage. Questioning every dollar budget that you have built, whether it's a kitchen, most company operating like reheating last year's leftovers, adding a little seasoning, but keeping the same base. Zero-based budgeting throws that recipe out. Each year starts with a blank page and every expenses must be justified from scratch. In a turnaround, ZBB is a microscope for waste. It aligns resources with today's priorities, not yesterday's assumptions. Done selectively, focusing on high cost and inefficient areas is a powerful lever. Kraft Heinz proved this in 2023. They dissected every spend category, cut SG&A, and redirected savings into product innovation and supply chain resilience. That's the beauty of ZBB. It's not about indiscriminate cuts. It's not about making sure every dollar is working as hard as you are. Process reengineering, a favorite topic for all of us in the consulting space aiming for transformation. It's all about removing bottlenecks and waste. But sometimes the problem isn't how much you are spending, it's how you are working. This isn't paperclip savings. It's about rethinking entire value streams. You combine lean, cutting waste, Six Sigma, which is reducing variations, and automation, which is removing manual drudgery, into a transformation toolkit. Maersk did this in 2023 when they integrated ocean freights and logistics, digitized documentation, consolidated service centers, and automated scheduling. The payoff: transaction cost dropped, shipment processing time fell by 30%, and margins improved. In a turnaround, this means it doesn't only reduce cost, it's also thanks your people who take time off from doing crushing jobs to more value-added tasks. That way, the entire team gets uplifted by the impact of a process that is re-engineered. Let's talk of supply chain. Bloated inventory, fragmented supplier, expensive freight, and lead time makes your customers inefficient. How do you tackle all this? What are the levers? Supplier consolidation for better pricing power, renegotiated contracts, nearshoring to cut transport costs are just some examples. Nike executed this play in 2023, addressing excess inventory and improving agility by reducing SKUs, deepening supplier relationship, and nearshoring production for North America. The result? Lower logistics cost, faster replenishment, and freed up capital that could be reinvested in growth. For turnaround leaders like you, supply chain is a treasure map. If you know where to look, you will find savings that are not only protect EBITDA, but also improve customer satisfaction. A big favorite topic for all of us is how do I use technology to drive efficiency? Technology is like caffeine for cost optimization. When used correctly, it energizes the whole system. Automation, AI, and analytics can strip away repetitive tasks, reduce errors, and give employees more time to focus on higher value work. But there's a catch. Random tech adoption without a clear ROI can lead to a digital bloat that adds cost instead of removing it. The smart play is targeted implementation with measurable goals. JPMorgan Chase showed how in 2023, investing in AI-powered fraud detection and compliance automation, they cut manual investigation cost, sped up transaction approvals, and improved the customer experience, all the while strengthening risk controls. The rule, if tech doesn't save money or to make money, it's not worth your bandwidth. Another favorite topic, which is often leveraged for cost optimization, is outsourcing or building a shared services. Outsourcing and shared services are like swapping your own lawnmower for a professional landscaping crew. They do it faster, cheaper, and often better, freeing you to focus on the bigger picture. Non-core functions like HR, finance, IT, or procurement are right for this approach. Shared services standardize processes, concentrate talent, and enable automation at scale. British Airways embraced this in 2023 when they expanded the outsourcing partnership with WNS for customer services and back office functions. They cut fixed costs, handled seasonal demands, and freed up internal teams. For turnaround leaders, this narrative isn't about cutting jobs, it's redeploying resources to where they add the most value. And there are so many other examples. Genpact started it all, and Bangalore and other sectors in India there are so much stories around GCCs and outsourcing and shared services. I think I'll do one simple separate episode on outsourcing and shared services by itself. Now let's talk about workforce reshaping and how does it help in cost optimization. Workforce costs are big. Payroll is around 40 to 45% of the P&L, but layoffs alone really fix the problem. That means redeploying people to growth area, upskilling them for new capabilities, or introducing flexible staffing models works better. Done well, productivity rises and fixed costs fall. Done badly, you lose critical skills. Lower labor cost, high competitiveness is what you're aiming for. Now turn around, think of your workforce like a sports team. You don't just cut players to save money. You reshape the roster to win more games. Now a favorite topic, and if you have heard me talk about all the other levers in the previous episodes, I have always come back to culture. And today again in cost discipline, I'm going to talk about culture. Sustainable cost optimization isn't a project, it's a habit. Without cultural change, nothing's going to work. Cost discipline means embedding efficiency into every decision, making cost visible. Toyota mastered this through decades of Kaizen. In 2023, they continue to balance cost and innovation, sustaining strong margins in a turbulent market. For C-suite leaders like you, the ultimate win is not just cutting costs, it's building a cost-resilient organization where efficiency fuels growth, not just survival. The goal is to make cost discipline as natural breathing. So it's still there when times are good, not when the CFO is frowning or mad at him. I hope till now, in the last 10 minutes or so, I've been able to explain the importance of cost optimization. What's the bottom line? Cost optimization is not about doing less, it's about doing better with what you have. Now, turnaround this discipline keeps you agile, investor ready, and positioned to accelerate when the market turns. And tell me in your comments, what's the smartest cost optimization move you have seen in action? Till next time, take care, stay safe, and we speak soon. Once again, thank you so much for being part of this learning journey.